Hey, what's up, gang? Thanks for tuning in to Moochiezminizmedia. Today I'm gonna be working on my CEN 450. I'm gonna install this bumper kit. I've been had it for a couple months, just sitting on the shelf, but I made my own bumper, my tow hitch, so I haven't really had a need for it. But I figured since it's sitting on the shelf, I'll go ahead and throw it on. The part number here is CKD0450. I picked this up from Hobby Town here in Little Rock, so it's a little pricey for that thing. I don't know why the truck didn't just come with something like this, so I guess it's just their marketing strategy. So before I get started, I'm gonna let y'all see what my actual homemade tow hitch looks like. It's kind of crazy up under there, but all it is just a link right here. I've got not sure what you call that part, but it's part of a chassis right there. Then right here is just a Traxxas T-Max E-Max body post. I kind of squared it up on the end so it'll slide into the tow hitch here. Then that there is just what you call one of those balls, or whatever. I don't know what that thing is called. I'm brain farting right now. Yeah, it works pretty good for what it is. I mean, it'll actually come out the bottom, but once there's weight on it, it won't go anywhere, and it tows pretty good. I'll put the body back on real quick. So with the body on, that's how far it comes out. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and throw this hitch on, man. It shouldn't be too hard. Should be pretty straightforward, but I've got to pull my old setup off first, and then I'll get started. Now, I apologize about the camera angle. I do not have a tripod set up for my phone. I'm not using my GoPro right now, so the camera angle may be a little funky. There it is, a little setup come out. One little warp, so get rid of that. Bust this package open. So everything that comes in this kit, it comes with a new bumper. I'm not sure if I'll need this. It looks like it's a totally different color almost. No, it's about the same. Yeah, so I won't be needing this. Put this back in the package. Comes with chassis extensions, a hitch in there, all the hardware that you need in a tow ball. Also a couple instructions. Not sure if I really need these, but let's go ahead and read them anyways. It recommends using some Loctite. Yeah, I think we got this. I do like that tow hitch though. It's aluminum. It's pretty cool. So when you're installing these will go towards the front of the truck. These are the rears are notched out here. That's where your bumper is gonna go into. And it's on there to it slides into there like that. So all right, let's get to it. Again, guys, I do apologize for the camera, just in case you're getting a bad view of what's going on. There's 4 screws on that back piece, and that sway arm, they just pops out. As soon as you get that loose, this part just falls down. Then that bumper slides right out of there. And then them pieces slide right in there. The screws are, the holes are tapped. So the screws will go right in there. That's why they recommend using some Loctite. I'm not going to use any. I'm just going to get right to it. So get those lined up in there. Got that side done. Move over to this side. And each one of these pieces have notches in them. Like that side's notched out. It will go on the inside of the frame. Bada boom, bada bing. So I'm not sure if this hardware that's in this bag is for those to replace those or not, but I'm just gonna use my old stuff. So here we have that. It's like a 2-inch extension on your bumper. That's basically it so far. Throw the old bumper back on there. Push it in until it lines up with the holes right here. It looks like it's only going to use one of these holes. Let me see what kind of screws we got in here for this. Alright guys, I forgot something. See, I forgot a step. I forgot about the sway bar that goes down here. In this package, there's a couple spacers in here. I'll show y'all what's going on here in a second. Alright, so I'm kind of mad at myself. I had to hit the reset button. Basically had a screw strip out on me, but I forgot to put the little trailing arm on. And those spacers that I mentioned, they will actually go right in between there. You can see there's a little gap in between them. So two of those spacers go in the front, and two of the spacers go on this side. They don't go in both holes. There's two holes here in the trailing arm, but you put two of the washers here in the front part to clear that gap right there. So let's try this again. They're very small, and it probably ain't gonna be that easy to get them in there, but we're gonna try. And I use my old screws, and I swear I shouldn't have, but they stripped out on me like immediately. So what I'm gonna do is I'll start the screw through this first hole here, and then I'll just put the washers on the back side before I even start through the A-arm. I mean through the frame rail. I'll put the spacer on. And move that one up there and start that. Get that screw started. Grab my frame extender. I'll go ahead and get the front screw started. Now I'm just gonna get her started just a little bit. And this one here already has one of the spacers on it for some reason, but same thing. I'll get it started on the front screw. Add one of those spacers. Oh wow, but it seems like two of these are bigger than the other two, so let me go back over here real quick. Alright, so here there's four washers in here. And obviously two of them are bigger than the other two. So I'm learning as I go. And they don't specify that in the instructions, so y'all don't be on to me. Alright. Try this again. Got that one halfway started. Alright, got that one started. Okay, we got the trailing arm back hooked up. Got the spacers locked in there. You can see the little gap in between there. Now, so the old bumper just slides in between, right in there. So you got a screw that's gonna go here, and then you'll use that front hole get started. I'm going to use a longer screw than the first one. Short screw in the front. Don't want to get it too tight. Again, guys, I apologize if y'all can't really see what's going on too good. I don't have my GoPro. I'm in my living room instead of the shop, so. I'm trying to watch a UFC fight. Use my drill for the most part, then I hand tighten everything. I don't want to get too tight. No real need to just torque them. Alright, got that in there. The last part of the deal is to add the actual toe ball, but it don't look like it comes with a pin. You think it will come with a little pin for the hitch, but you should just use a screw. I think these holes are tapped in the hitch. Yeah. So yeah, you just use one of these screws for your toe hitch. There's five different notches in there. So for now, I'm just gonna go with the middle hole, the third one. Got the ball. Use the Allen wrench to tighten it down. It recommends using Loctite, but I'm not going to do that. So. That's the finished product. And that toe hitch actually says chaos on it. You were wondering about that. So. Get some of these tools out the way and see what it looks like with the body on. Boom. Sweet. Got a lot of play in it. It's on there though, fellas. Let's go tow something. Alright, so that's the finished product. Got my camper on the back. This little hitch I brought from Hobbytown. I don't really like the way it works, that pin. You have to screw it in and out, but it works. Not sure what to do about that chain. Need to mount it somewhere. I'm still working on my camper, but that's how the hitch looks. There's something on the back of us, huh? Looks good to me. Alright, man, if y'all found this video informational, hit that thumbs up and subscribe, baby. Peace.